Now then, so today we don't have one of my creations, it's actually one of Shinmiri's that I saw and it looked super interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try, and it is kind of amazing to be honest. So it's a Redea, Shupe, Ardal, Jan Calvert slave list, which on paper, and I mean looking at the list, it seems like it should be an absolute pile that doesn't work. It's kind of amazing to be honest, it's really, really strong. So what you've kind of got going on is you have a very stacked top end with Shupe and Redea and Yenver and Ardal and Ramon. And then because you got Jan Calvert and you're running enough tactics, then he's always going to be hype in your deck, so you can like round one, so you're always going to hit that stuff. It just seems good. I have no idea why it's as good as it is. Like, there's nothing that stands out to me as like, oh, well, this makes sense. Like, why didn't I think about this? This is amazing. It's just a lot of cards that seem to just play far better than you would expect them to. Like, even like Shupe's been kind of good. And Redea's just always like a solid like 13-point slam. Ardal was a card that I was initially kind of skeptical over, but he's turned out to be incredible. Yeah, it's just amazing to be honest. Like, even in matchups where you think you'd have no chance, against like Movement, for example, Movement's felt like a very easy matchup. In all honesty, you run enough control to kind of keep stuff off the board in the round one. You can really pressure, and then because of Jean Calvert, you're going to be hitting nothing but good cards going forwards, so you can get a really aggressive kind of bleed going on. I typically like to go for a bit of a soft bleed, but with like very high tempo stuff. So you can Ardal and bounce back something a bit annoying for them. So like for example, if they're running Madoc, Madoc is a perfect target for Ardal, and you can kind of get a lot of tempo very early, get past and go like a card up or anything like that. And it's kind of cracked to be honest. This list is very, very strong, and as I say, I wish I could explain why it's good, but it just is. It feels like it shouldn't work, but it really does. So yeah, we'll go into the games. I've also been spamming out watching The Witcher as well, so it will be debatable when the next video is. Depends if I have enough time, because watching The Witcher will be the priority. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I will catch you in the next one. Movement. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? I mean, this is a hand we can work with. So we can put back Illusionist. I think maybe a Battle Prep. Yeah, the hand's a little clumsy. I mean, obviously, Jan Calvert's kind of nuts because we can sort everything out going forwards, but I think first things first to start off, could assassinate that if we want to. It may be worth doing. I'm just going to Blightmaker. I think assassinating that makes sense. Get off the board. Yeah, Blightmaker makes a lot of sense here. Damage that down. We do also have Experimental Remedy into a Doblathana, put it on front row. Probably just gets leaded, but see, and good old Saskia comes out. I wish I didn't hit this because we could have treasoned. Genuinely considering an enslave to get a treason off, but I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Mushy truffle isn't a terrible idea. Makes their movement a little more clumsy, or they have to expend a leader in some form to actually deal with this. Yeah. Yeah, take a treason now. 100% we're taking a treason there. Get Saskia off the board. Yeah, I think that was my mistake hitting the young dryad. I think because of how they kind of started off with the whole delaying. Ointment's actually a good card. That was an 8-point ointment. Holy, maybe ointment's good.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
Get you down. I mean, honestly, we may want a leader because my fear is traps. Yeah, because I don't think there's too much in terms of like priority for us to steal, in all honesty. Okay, that's a leader used up. The problem is if it's traps, a lot of our stuff's very reactive to their stuff. Yeah, and that almost confirms it. Deck's actually in a good order now. And we can hold off on the mushy truffle. We're ahead on even, no less. And if we use the mushy truffle to buff these, we just remove the bad option for the pyrotech. Because like pyrotech can hit a 2 here.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Let's bait that we've got toll removal. Tourist. Okay, maybe it's not traps. Gezrus is a bit weird if it's not traps. So let's think 1, 2, 3 points. 42. This actually gets us ahead amazingly. That's 1, 2, 3 points from their movement engines. Usually this is kind of bad. I think if your plan is to Gaitan, you want to be doing that sooner. Alright, Shupe. Shupe Knight is usually enough. More damage. Yeah, there we go. Because there's like hand buff that wouldn't get us out, there's also like lock, resilience. I think that's actually it, but the damage by 2 boost, damage by 4 boost by 4, all of those work, so. And then the true beauty that we draw well. Now, the Ramonda, I think we'd throw Ramon for Lydia, or Yemba, whichever it's going to be. Yemba. Yeah. So we're playing Redea here. Yeah, I think so. There's really no need to back off here. Yeah. So we probably 2 this. Maybe Ardal's good.
Resistance shall not be tolerated.
Madoc in hand in exchange for Lydia is a pretty good trade-off in all honesty. Yeah, that's definitely a trade-off I'll take. I said I need another 9. Whether we dip out here. Yeah. Okay, we can dip out here. I think we've done enough. Obviously we've expended quite a bit, but I think it's mainly for the value we're getting. Need to commit a leader here as well, unless they want to go 2 cards down. I will happily take that. I will happily take that. And then, I mean... yeah, that's kind of perfect, right? Any movement engines we just deal with. Bribery, Lydia, Yemba, nothing sticks here. And the armor's also really nice against any bombs or anything they might have. Kinda sad that we didn't hit Fortune Teller, because we can use that to doom the Madoc. And that's a bad pick for them. We can get a bountiful harvest.
Tis merely an illusion, though granted strong and skillful.
Yep. Yeah, I honestly think this deck is cracked. And I can't believe I'm saying that about a Shupe deck, of all things. Kind of amazing, to be honest. Kind of amazing. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and I would try this one out. It feels super, super good. It's like a deck that, when you look at it, it looks like it shouldn't work, but it really does. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.